Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go ahead and start installing our intermediate plate, our flywheel, clutch, bell housing, trans, and transfer case. But the first thing we're going to go ahead and do is replace our pilot bearing. So I figured I'd do a video demonstrating how we pop that pilot bearing out of there using some hydraulic pressure with some grease. And we'll go ahead and get that out. Going to go ahead and get set up, show you how we do that. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this hole in the end of the crankshaft with some grease. Alright, the next step, I'm going to take an item that will fit in the hole. In this case, I've got a piece of metal rod. You can use a bolt if it fits inside the hole. You want it to try and be as snug inside the hole as possible. Alright, so then in addition to using the rod or bolt, being there's a little bit of play in there, I put a little bit of black tape around the end of it just to make it a little snugger inside that hole, a little tighter inside that hole. All right. This one is rather stubborn. Looks like it's starting to come out. Yep. All right. Just need to put a little more grease in there. I think you can see that that's coming out a bit. All right, added a little more grease to that hole. You should be able to pop it the rest of the way out. And there we go. All right, pilot bushing is out. Got to clean it up and clean that up and go ahead and tap our new bushing in place. All right, we're all cleaned up and you can just make out there's a ridge in there that the new bushing will push in and hit up against to seat it. I'm going to take you over and show you the new pilot bushing next to the old one. Now, you can see here, that is substantial. This Jeep came to me in pieces, but supposedly this trans and engine were in it and it was running. This bushing just swims on top of the input shaft of the transmission. Severely worn. This one fits nice and perfectly over top of the input shaft. So this is the one we're going to be putting in. We're going to go ahead and get set up to get that pounded in. Now, there are other ways of doing what we did here. I forgot to mention in the beginning. I like to use grease. I've even seen people use bread, where they literally stuff bread in there, or wet paper, and bottom line, just pound it in and it creates enough hydraulic pressure that it pushes the bushing out. But to me, I prefer grease. All right, have the bushing set into place. 3/4 inch impact socket. Seems to fit perfectly right on top of there. And now we're just going to tap it in. All right. As you can see, it's in there, nice and flush with the end of the crank. And that is how I remove and reinstall a new pilot bushing on a crankshaft. Thank you very much for watching. Any comments, please leave them below. Please like and subscribe if you like what we're doing. Thank you.